here you have one more word which is used here as an adjective and also as a noun. Rear. There's some problem with the rear legs of my computer table. There is some problem with the rear legs. That means legs which are there at the back. Okay, you have front legs and your rear legs. So there is some problem with the rear legs of my computer table. This is used here as an adjective. I'm sure you know how do you figure out whether it's an adjective or it's a noun or a verb. I've been telling you, but you should also understand, like legs, this is noun and rear is adjective here, right? Back legs, back, or like you have four limbs and hind limbs. So hind or say back or rear mean the same. There's some problem with the rear legs of my computer. This adjective. The rooms in the rear of the guest house, at the back, that means rear of the guest house means at the back of the guest house. The rooms in the rear of the guest house are not that good. Means the front room of the guest house are good, and comparatively the rooms in the rear of the guest house are not that good. Are not. How do you know comparison is made? Because not that good, noun. So this is rear is used here as a noun. Same way, you may have rich. The rich should help the poor. He's a rich man. Rich is adjective, man is noun. The rich. Brave, the brave. Classic, the classic. Or say green, the green. Deer, the deer. Pink, the pink. So now you should understand, like when you have the definite article added before these words, then you must be sure that this is noun. Okay, now let's see what do we have in the next slide. Now let us see how adjectives are converted to verbs. In the previous slides, or in the previous two slides, you saw how adjectives are converted into nouns. Now we shall see how adjectives are converted into verbs. We shall discuss here the most common instances of conversion. I've been saying the same thing again and again. We shall discuss the most common. In fact, I have chosen the most common instances. Okay. Which are asked either in the exam or which are used in everyday conversation. Like clean means you are familiar with the words also. And I have not taken the uncommon words. I have taken the very common words which you are familiar with. Like clean, your room does not seem very clean. This is adjective. Clean room. So this is adjective. The room doesn't seem very clean. Adjective. Yeah, I need to clean my room. Now to. When you are using to, that means it's verb. I need to clean my room. That means I need to mop it, I need to broom it, I need to dust it, whatever. I need to clean my room. Your room does not seem very clean. Adjective and as verb. Empty. Okay. It's not an empty bottle. Now empty, bottle is noun, and empty is adjective. It is not an empty bottle. That means there is something in it. You said the bottle is empty, but it's not an empty bottle. So empty is used here as an adjective. Bottle is a noun here, but you can also use bottle as verb. To bottle the juice, to bottle something, to bottle to bottle means to pour something inside the bottle. Okay. May I empty it? To bottle. See, I was talking about using the word bottle as a verb, and here you have it as a verb. May I empty it? To bottle the lemon juice in it. May I empty it? May I? But we are not talking about the word bottle. We are talking about the word empty. Empty is used in the first sentence as an adjective, and here you are using it as a verb. May I empty it? Means may I empty it? May I empty it? May I empty the bottle? That means may empty it to bottle the lemon juice in it. Means you have something else, you have water in it, may empty it, may throw the water in the sink, may empty it to bottle, to pour in the lemon juice in it. Okay, to pour lemon juice. Tested. Tested and to tested. Say to is added in all these three words you may see. That means they are used here as verbs. It is a tested machine. It's a tested machine, means the machine has already been tested. It's a tested machine. Tested. Now tested is here is adjective and machine is noun. It's a tested machine. You need not bother. The customer like visits a shop and asks the shopkeeper to test the machine in front of him. The shopkeeper says, well, it's a tested machine. You need not bother. Means if it doesn't work properly, then you can bring it back. This is what often the shopkeepers say like this. So it's a tested machine. You need not bother. You do not worry. But what does the customer say? Sorry, but then we would like you to test it in front of us for our satisfaction. Okay, and this is a very common scene that you may see in the shop of electronics or electricals, whatever, or any shop for that matter. Sorry, but then we would like you to test it. If you are buying some electronic gadget, so you would like to be tested in front of you so that you are assured that is working properly. Sorry, but then you would like to test it. To test, when you are using to, that means you are confirmed that it's a verb. Sorry, but then we would like to test it in front of us for our satisfaction. You are using it here as a verb. Is that fine? Good. So what are we doing? We are simply changing the parts of speech. We are not making any change in the sentence, in the word. We are making only change in the part of speech. Means sometimes we use a word as a noun and also use the same word as a verb, or the same word as a verb and then as a noun. And we had the examples of adjectives as nouns, and here on this slide number 13 we have examples of adjectives being used as verb, or the same words being used as both adjectives as well as verbs. Okay, this is fine. Good.